Welcome to 23 Degrees Sideways, Coyote in the Highlands. Let's talk about smoking. Oh, that was a bad thing to do. So, I smoked from the mid-80s on. I quit several years ago. It took me 4 tries to really get it. One of the tries I actually quit for like a year, and I didn't make it over the hump. There's a hump at the year. Let's talk about what is going on with smoking. Yes, nicotine is a seriously addictive chemical and it's bad for you, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts. I don't care if you're vaping, I don't care if you're chewing, I don't care if you take little white pills. Nicotine bad for you. But it's the addictive chemical. So if you want to quit smoking, you have to beat that. The problem is that smoking is a habit that gets into your survival mechanisms, your deep psychology, your basis of survival behaviors. You eat dinner or whatever, breakfast. Then you go have a smoke. You smoke. That's part of your survival behavior. You're eating, you're smoking. Smoking goes with eating. Have sex, you smoke. You go outside to smoke. That's the only time a lot of people get to see the outdoors. That's really deep in your primate psychology. Even further back, lizard brain. You need to see the outdoors. People go outside to smoke. Whoa! Survival behavior, okay? Everything you do, you go drink, you go be social, you go do stuff, you smoke. So the big problem here is that you have survival behaviors that are intermingled with the physiological nicotine addiction. What do you do about that? Well, knowing is part of the battle. It's not half the battle, but it is part of the battle. Knowing that that's going on. So remove the cigarettes from your space. Honestly, I had to not go to a bar for a long time. Okay, that was one of the things. Just don't go where people smoke. I was in a state where you could still smoke in bars, and nope, got to just not go for a while. Okay, that's okay. That's it. That's all I really got. Just keep away from the situations where the cigarettes are there. You're going to feel the craving. Make sure you go outside. Go outside and take non-smoking breaks. Go outside, do whatever it is. You know, if you're alone and you want to be soul bra, sun your balls. I don't care, right? Sun your nipples. Whatever. Spin in a circle. Just sunbake for a minute. Just be like 5 minutes of seeing the sun. Concentrate on some wildlife thing or whatever's growing in the area around the fast food restaurant you work at. It doesn't matter. Get outside. Definitely get outside. Engage in some social behaviors. Find some kind of social setting. You know, you may have to be a hipster and go to a coffee shop for a couple of months, but find something that's social and not smoking. You're probably just going to have to deal with the fact that you're not going to feel as satisfied with your food if you don't have a cigarette afterwards. That's going to suck. And you just have to watch it. You know, find a treat. Find something, you know, I don't like artificial sweeteners, but this is a really good time to find some sugar-free lollipops and just get a bag and just have one after a meal. Have one after a meal. You know, don't have it all the time because you don't sit there with a cigarette hanging out of your mouth while you're working or anything. Most people don't. So don't do that. But you have to replace the survival behaviors. This is probably the biggest thing that no one ever tells you when you want to quit smoking. Some book left on the counter at a hippie coffee shop 20 years ago is the only place I've ever seen this referenced. And then I went and did, you know, psych, college stuff and figured out it's all very true. And you can actually find literature on how that would work. But no one tells you this. No one tells you the problem with smoking. Worse than dip, especially. The problem with smoking is that it ties into your survival behaviors, and you gotta kick that part in the balls. Okay? So, special edition of the Sideways Coyote. Just wanted to give this shout out to some people I know who are trying to quit smoking. Notice that it's a survival behavior, that you got to delink that or replace that. Okay? Stay sideways and best of luck.